guys. I am literally on the verge of crying. It's fine. I'm so frustrated today and in general, and I wanted to get on here and talk about why making something like Playground 42 is not nearly as easy as it should be. There's a lot of red tape, I guess, one way to put it, that goes around this business model that I am trying to create. And I've had so many obstacles at literally every step of the process. My lawyer has told me it's a bad idea. The permit office has said it's too complicated. I'm frustrated, and I just want to come on here and share some thoughts and get it out there, because I'm kind of mad, I'm kind of sad, I'm kind of a lot of emotions, and this is something that really needs to be talked about, because there's no way I'm the only person that has faced this by just trying to do something that I feel like is going to help the community. So first of all, back on, I believe it was June 29th, we tragically lost 16-year-old Brian Moody to violence. This, coupled with a lot of the recent violence going on in Dayton, highlights the need for new solutions around our youth and how we support families in Dayton. Clearly, I mean, not even just Dayton, but our society, clearly how we approach parenting and raising our kids and caring for one another is not working. Our mayor specifically called for change. He said, and I quote, "I am calling for us, this community, to take action. Young people need conflict resolution skills and mentorship, and they need safe places to play." And I want to be that change. As a former mental health technician, substance abuse counselor, a former foster mom, somebody that's just very empathetic and compassionate and just really relates to people, I've seen how firsthand how crucial all these support systems are for families. I know our children are our future. Right now, our future's looking bleak, to be honest. I worry about so much in our society, our world. Are we even going to have a world for our children? I'm trying to create something that just gives children a good start in the future that they deserve. Present parents, our society claims to support families. So then explain to me why starting something like this is so hard to do. Moms specifically face the worst fit, feeling like they have to choose between being present for their kids or going back to work. Our maternity leave is abysmal. High 5 weeks unpaid maternity leave. Look at what some other countries get. It's major. Having a child is so major. And even if it's just adoption, that's major. It's a huge lifestyle change, and that child deserves the best start that they can get with their new family. And then that's not even getting into just the amount of judgment the parents face just for parenting, just because we all have different parenting techniques, and a lot of it comes from people that don't even have kids or our parents, which a lot of the time is we're trying to break some sort of cycle of abuse. And yet we're still getting the worst kind of judgment because we're trying to be the change that we want to see. And I think it's really time to come together and push for the change that our society deserves for our kids. We need to all advocate for better support for families, for more family-friendly co-working spaces, to have more compassion for new families, to advocate for longer maternity leaves, to allow more flexibility for remote working and not making parents choose between being a parent and having a job or being successful at your job. Our society needs to adapt in how we approach parenthood. Despite all the absolute BS that I'm facing, I don't care. I'm not giving up because this is something I'm passionate about. So despite all of the stupid obstacles every step of the way, despite all the stress I'm feeling, and the fact that sometimes I feel like I'm alone, I'm gonna keep pushing because our society deserves better. You guys deserve better. And I hope that you'll push with me. for Playground 42 and for all similar structured businesses like this that just want to make life easier for parents, to not make you have to choose anymore, and to help give kids like a better start, a brighter future, to help new parents so that they don't feel all the darkness I felt early on as a new parent. So I hope you guys will stand with me to try to help be the change that we want to see in the world, to give our kids a better future. I don't really know what my call to action is here. I don't really have one other than I needed to get this off my chest because this is ridiculous. Why is it so difficult to create something for children in a world that's just a mess? Hey guys, I just want to come back on and say I'm sorry for crying and how negative what I was trying to portray sounded, probably. I cry sometimes when I get really mad and when I'm passionate about something. And there's not going to be a change unless there's people trying to make a change. I feel like anybody else in my shoes would have given up by now because of how many times I've been told by people in some sort of position of authority, no, that's not going to work, or no, you shouldn't do that. It's really hard for me to stand up for myself and to stand up for this, but I'm still doing it because I know it's the right thing to do. Yeah. This will probably be the only negative video I will ever put up, hopefully, knock on wood, because that's just not what we're doing here. But it needed to be said, and I said it. So I'm just gonna pull up my big girl pants and move forward.